Hi friends, good evening. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a liquid detergent or liquid soap which you can use in your home or you can also use it as a commercial purpose. It's one of the things I make and I use them as a side hustle. So kindly watch this video to the end so that you follow the step by step process on how I was able to achieve the liquid soap. Please kindly watch this video to the end because it might be a little bit lengthy because of the process. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive in straight to the point.
So in today's video, we are doing something like this. This is the outcome of the liquid soap. So you are going to watch closely so that you can be able to know how I was able to arrive at this. This is the end product of what I have done in this video. Please, this is my packaging if I am going to sell this. So this is how I will package it. I still have my label, but it is not out. The label is not out. If it is out, I will now place it on this and I will now market my product. So you can do this as well. Just watch this video to the end and you will be able to achieve this as I have achieved it. Let's go straight to the point.
In today's video, we are going to be making liquid soap that you can use in your home. You do it yourself, and the first thing we are going to do is to mix the reagents with the amount of water that is being needed. After mixing the reagent, we'll now start the process. The first thing I have to mix is my soda ash. I have to mix my soda ash with 2 liters of water. So how did I get my water? I use this. This is a liter. I measured it to and I pour in this bucket. So this is 2 liters, this is 2 liters, and this is 2 liters. So the first thing I'm doing is my soda ash. This is my soda ash. It is being labeled here, 2 liters of water. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to dissolve this in 2 liters of water. This, if you're dissolving this, use a rubber bucket. This is my soda ash. I've mixed with 2 liters of water. Another thing that I'm going to mix with 2 liters of water is my Texapon and sulfonic. So I'm now pouring my sulfonic into 2 liters of water. Pour my Texapon into 2 liters of water and I will stir. After stirring it, so I'm mixing my Texapon and sulfonic in 2 liters of water. The first one I added was sulfonic. I'm now adding the Texapon. So I mix the two together, Texapon and sulfonic. So I'm adding them together in 2 liters of water. That is the second reagent that I am mixing. So after adding it, I will stir it very well until it combines very well. This is a foaming agent and a thickener. So both will make the soap to be very thick and foamy. So as I'm stirring it, you can see the consistency that we have. Stir it very well, stir it very well. As I'm stirring it, it is becoming more thicker. Don't know if you can see it very well. So I'm stirring is becoming more thicker. So after stirring it, I will keep it aside. So after stirring this, I will keep it aside. This is my thickener and my foaming agent. I added both together, the Texapon and Sulfonic. So after that, I will keep it aside and I will bring another water. I will mix my SLS, the same 2 liters of water. Please, you can wear your glove if you don't want to use your band, though you can still offer. So I'll also mix this with 2 liters of water and I will keep it aside. Ew. Now the next thing is my nitro soap. I am going to use 10 liters of water to mix my nitro soap. This is my 10 liters of water. So I'm going to pour it in this bowl. I have 10 liters of water. I'm going to pour it in this bowl and add my nitro soap. After adding your nitro soap, you have to stir for like 20 to 25 minutes. After like 20 to 25 minutes, you start to add the other mixtures. So I am going to add, this is the main thing. I use 10 liters of water. After adding it, I will stir it very well. I'm using this spatula to stir. So if you can use a stick, but make sure you use one that will be very, very strong for you to stir proper. As I'm stirring it, it will be getting thicker and thicker. You continue to stir and stir and stir for like 20 minutes before you started adding the other reagents that we are using. So I will continue to stir and stir and stir and we'll be looking at the consistency. So I have stirred it for about 20 minutes and this is what we have. I hope you can see it very well. This is now what we have after about 20 minutes of stirring. This is what we have. We are now forming our liquid soup. So the next thing that I'm going to add after stirring for about 20 minutes is my soda ash. So this is a consistent. So the next thing I'm going to add now is my soda ash. So I'm going to stir my soda ash and I'm going to add it. Just stir it so that it will combine very, very well. So this soda ash is the next thing that I'm going to add. So I'm going to add my soda ash to my nitro soap that I've mixed. So soda ash is the second thing and I am going to stir very, very well for some minutes. After stirring for 5 minutes, you will now add your SLS, what we have. So I'm now going to add my SLS. This is my SLS. I will ensure that it has dissolved and I will add it. I will stir for some minutes, for like 5 minutes. After stirring for 5 minutes, I will now add my sulfonic and Texapon. So this is now my Texapon and my sulfonic. So I'm going to stir it a little bit before adding it. So I'm stirring it again. I will not add it. This is the last thing that I will add into the mixture. After adding it, I will just stir. I'm just trying to scoop out all the Texapon and sulfonic that I mixed together. To scoop it out into the mixture. I will now turn it together. I'm supposed to use a bigger bowl for this because of the foamy agent that So finally, this is what I have. My liquid soap is ready. The next thing I'm going to add is my color. But I really want to divide it into two before adding my color. But the soap is not that big, so I will add my color. I have my green color here. So you add the color to your choice. You add it the way you want it. If I'm adding, I'll be turning it. If I get to the type of the consistency of the color that I want, I will stop. So you add the color until the consistency of color that you want. I've added my color and this is now the color they have. So the next thing I'm going to do is to add my perfume. To add your perfume, you stir very well and allow the foam to go down. So after adding my perfume, I will keep it to the next morning and the foam will go down and we will see finally what we have done. So I hope you can see the color is coming out. This is now the color of what we have. I used a green color. Hope you can see it. Our liquid soap is now ready. So I'm going to add my perfume. This is a strawberry. My perfume is strawberry. So I'm using this cup to measure it. I am going to add about 3 to 4 cups, depending on what you want. So if you feel that the perfume is not enough, you can still add more. So after adding it, I will stir very well and our liquid soap is now ready. If you want it to be green, more green than this, you can still add your color. So finally, this is what we have. This is the second day. I have allowed the foam to go down. I will now have our liquid soap. So you can now use it like this or you can add more water if you still want. But for me, since it's for personal use, I will leave it this way. But if you are doing it for commercial purpose, you can now add more water to it so that it will be more lighter. So I hope you guys has learned something in today's video. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell icon, share my video with friends so that they can also learn from me. By so doing, we can have things that we're doing as a side hustle in our home. Being a healthcare practitioner, I have other side hustles that I do, and this is one of them. So as I'm showing it to you today, kindly share my video with friends. Please subscribe, because it will help my channel to grow. See you in my next video. Bye.